Schools and housing were not integrated until the early 1970s. We see this happening around 1972. It meant that then blacks could begin to move out of the core West Side community, and they could then start buying houses in other parts of the city. It was a gradual movement out of the West Side into the greater city. School integration was a little different. School integration, high schools here were always integrated. There was one high school at first. That one high school was downtown. It is now the School of the Arts, used to be Las Vegas High School. So it was the one high school. So black students, black kids from the West Side always went to that high school. Elementary schools were not integrated. We had several black elementary schools around the West Side, in and around that West Side corridor. So we see that that integration took place in about 1972. It was with a system called the sixth grade centers. So what happened with that was the plan agreed upon. So this agreed upon plan meant that white students were bused into centers on the West Side called sixth grade centers for that 1 year. Black kids were bused out of the West Side community into the white community for the other years of elementary school. So that was the integration plan for Las Vegas. So we see some of the black principals and black teachers very upset, and black parents very upset about this method of integrating schools. It meant that some of their young kids had to now ride 45 minutes to an hour on a bus out of the community, where black parents are now no longer have hands-on, day-to-day attention to those young kids. It also means that finally, black kids go to schools where more money is put into the schools because the tax base is now different. It's not that tax base of that West Side community where people are earning less because it's all black. But now you're going to a school where the tax base is different. So maybe your kids are getting a better education. We don't know that, but maybe they are. So you see this on both sides. You can see school integration in this way as good and bad. Some black parents liked it. Some black parents did not like it. Some white parents liked it. I hear white parents talk about their kids were volunteered to be bused to the West Side. They volunteered their kids to be bused into the West Side, to that sixth grade center. How much their kids expanded and grew because of that relationship that they never had with black kids before, that they developed lifelong friendships. So we see the good and we see the bad, we see the beautiful, we see the ugly in that school integration plan. Could it have been done differently? We don't know. It wasn't. So we just accept that that was school integration.